Electric scooters are all the rage right now. You see them everywhere, and they're a great way to get around town without breaking a sweat. But how fast do they go? And is it worth shelling out the money for one? In this video, we'll cover the most common types of electric scooters that are available. Upon doing some hardcore research, I came to find that electric scooters can reach speeds of up to 24 km/h, and that's like 1491 mph for something. That's pretty slow for a car, but honestly, I think it's fine for an electric scooter. They are meant to be eco-friendly after all, but there are some things that contribute a lot to the speed of the electric scooters, which I will get into in a moment. Let's talk about the contributing factors to scooter speed. Here are some contributing factors and how they play their part in the distribution of speed on the scooters. Number 1. Weight. The amount of weight the scooter can carry plays a huge role in the maximum speed. If you have a scooter that's made for kids, it probably has small wheels and isn't designed to hold up very much weight. This means that if you're looking at getting one of these for your kids, then they will only be able to reach speeds around or below 10 km/h. However, if you get a heavy-duty scooter like the ones we sell on our website, it's going to be able to support up to 145 kilograms or 320 lbs of weight. This means you will be able to move faster and that it'll feel more like a regular bicycle or motorcycle. Number 2. Tires. The type-off tires the scooter comes equipped with will also play a major role in determining how fast it can go. Also, the size of the tires and their overall width will impact how quickly you will be able to move on uneven terrain. Obviously, smaller tires mean that it'll slow you down, but if you're just using your scooter around town, you'll be just fine. Number 3. Motor. The size and power of the motor will play a huge part in how fast it can go, but if you have a bigger battery, the speed is going to be greatly affected as well. So if you have a big engine and small tires, it's not going to be as fast as an electric scooter that has bigger tires and a smaller engine. Number 4. Battery size type. The type of battery and its capacity can also play a part in how fast the scooter will go. Some manufacturers will say that their scooters can go up to 20 kilometers on one charge, but if you have a small battery it's not going to last that long. Also, if you have a bigger battery but the engine isn't as big either, then it's still not going to go very far on one charge. Number 5. Charger. It's important to know how long it usually takes for your electric scooter to charge so you can plan ahead of time. Some scooters can take up to 8 or more hours, and some only take 3. Charger speed will play a role in how quickly your electric scooter charges as well, which is usually measured in amps, like 1A or 2, 1A or 2. Number 6. Controller settings. The controller settings are another big part of how fast your scooter can go. If you have different speed modes, it's going to be able to go faster than if you only have one setting for all speeds. Also, some scooters can go up to high speeds of 24 km/h, while others are only capable of doing 812 km/h tops. Number 7. Type of terrain. Obviously, the type of terrain you're going to be riding your electric scooter on is going to be a huge factor in how fast it can go. If you have a flat surface with very few bumps and obstacles, then your scooter will probably reach its top speed. But if you're trying to do tricks and ride over rocks and gravel, then you'll definitely slow down a lot. The best electric scooter for speed is going to be a heavy-duty electric scooter with tires that are at least 12 inches in diameter. It'll also need a battery of 1000 mAh or more and have 2 or more different speed modes available. Is the scooter's top speed safe to ride? Electric scooters are designed to be used on flat surfaces and aren't safe for use anywhere where there is a lot of traffic or areas with a lot of obstacles like gravel and rocks. If you want to go fast, then your best option will be to get a larger, heavy-duty electric scooter. However, these might not necessarily be the most fun option if you're just looking to ride and have fun around town. Their top speed is not that bad, and if you ride with your helmet on, you should be just fine. How common are incidents involving electric scooters? According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, about 1 person is injured each day on scooters. Of these injuries, only about 5 are severe enough to require hospitalization. The most common type of injury is a broken arm or leg courtesy of kids crashing into something after losing control while riding their scooter too fast. Considering how widespread kids' scooters are, the numbers of injuries remain quite low. What are some tips for avoiding accidents while riding an electric scooter? In order to avoid crashing or falling off your scooter, there are some rules or behaviors that I think might be able to help reduce these risks. Maintain a firm grip on the handlebars with both hands. I see a lot of people don't really grab onto their handlebars, and they end up losing control or falling off. You need to hold on tight to avoid that. Before glancing back or turning, slow down. This is a good tip for avoiding accidents when you're about to turn. If you're moving too fast, you might not even see an obstacle in front of you and could probably run into it if crashed into something while trying to turn. Put on some sunglasses. Sunglasses can really help with visibility, which is really important for safety reasons. Wear a decent helmet. You should wear some sort of safety gear while riding scooters, especially if you're going to be going at high speeds or doing tricks. Helmets are the easiest thing to put on, and they also have tons of different designs that can make wearing one a little more fun and stylish. Regularly inspect your scooter. You should always inspect your scooter before riding it. If something is dragging, slightly bent, or even slightly disconnected, don't ride it. The last thing you want to happen is for your electric scooter to lose power when you're out on the streets, so pay attention to how your scooter is feeling before you ride it. Keep your eyes on the road at all times. This falls within the same category as keeping a firm grip on the handlebars with both hands. You should really try your best to not look down or back while riding. If something is coming up behind you, you'll most likely have to put down your feet in order to avoid falling over. My final thought: electric scooters are fast, but their speed is safe enough for a beginner. Injuries from electric scooters are rare, and their common causes are kids crashing into objects after losing control because of going too fast. Always inspect your scooter before riding it to make sure nothing is broken or slightly disconnected. Always wear safety gear when riding, and if anything comes up while riding, put down your foot to stop the momentum of the scooter. Only get an electric scooter if you're an adult. If you're a kid, get an electric scooter designed for kids.